Hey y'all, and yes, we back to another Naziah Harris reaction. Now, we got to find out what happened to this baby, okay? We got to find out what happened to this baby, okay? We don't heard everything, but Naziah, you keep messing with me, okay? So long as you keep on messing with me, Naziah, I'm gonna come up with some kind of story on you, okay? I ain't interested in no money or nothing. Cause that I ain't worried about. I take care of myself. But I want to get justice for you, Naziah. And I'm gonna do anything I have to say and do to get justice for you, baby. Cause you can't talk for yourself. Okay, y'all. Now I'm gonna give it to Marks D. Marks D is a podcast that all the people from Detroit that dealing with this case was taking their information to him, were calling him on his phone, and were giving him information, even in schools, were giving him information on Naziah Harris. So I got to give it to Marks D. Marks D, you did a terrific job. You did an outstanding job. Don't let the pressure hit you like that, man. You did a good job. Mark, Marks D is the young man right here that I was speaking of. And he's in Detroit. He's there with all this stuff going on. And they was taking all the information in him. Now all of a sudden everybody want to stop after he don't gather up all the information on really like put the case together. He really like put the case together because the reason why I say he put the case together because a lot of people spoke to him. Let's get it credit where it due, okay? Words on the streets, okay? Now he had a young lady he's gonna speak of that called called his podcast and said that she have a young daughter that dealt with Jarvis Butts. And everybody know Jarvis Butts. Jarvis Butts at the time was looking like this, okay? Of course, he looked young. He looked young, but I don't know how old he is because I know he's not 13, okay? Regardless, I know he's not 13. And I know he's too old and he looks too old to be with Naziah, okay? Now we're going to get back into what the mother said to the daughter, her young daughter that spoke on Marks D, I apologize, podcast. She thought he was a young man. I can tell you how old he looked right here. He like he in 30s to me, okay? I guess because I got 5 and I know the ages. And I work around folks, okay?
10 years old, dealing with this man, and he used to come around all the time, and I seen him. I know who he is. I know exactly who he is, and I didn't know. I thought he was her age, and she found out. She found out Jarvis's age last night when I put his mug shot up on the screen and showed his date of birth. That's when she found out how old this man was. Right?
It's crazy.
And there was 2 more instances. 2 other people called me and told me that this man has had inappropriate contact with their daughter.
With their daughters? Where they been?
I can show y'all screenshots. That's kind of what took me so long.
Now, Marks is going to speak on the lunch lady. The lunch lady at the school. Now, see, that's what I'm saying, that he gets a lot of information because he worked with educators, okay, as well.
Who said that Nazaria was telling the kids inside of the school that she was going to run away because she was pregnant.
Did y'all just hear what he said? Naziah said she was going to run away from school because she was pregnant. But that goes back to what I had told y'all earlier. Why in the world would she run to this man right here? This man right here got 5 children from her auntie. Why would she think that? Because she wasn't but 13. She thinking like a 13 years old. She was manipulated by this man. So what? He could say anything to her to make her believe what he says. She was manipulated, y'all. She was manipulated. Please understand. We are older. We can understand. She was only 13, 12, going on 13. She don't understand what the word manipulation means.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna summon my homie Roxy to the front of the church's sister and said that, oh, in a very calm voice, and this is as it was described to me. Oh, she's fine. She's okay. She's over at her boyfriend's house. Emmanuel Jones was the name. Emmanuel, B. Emmanuel Jones is her boyfriend.
Listen to what they are so. Somebody called in with a soft voice, said she was with her boyfriend, Emmanuel Jones. Now, who is Emmanuel Jones? Y'all, they are doing anything to make this girl look bad, so it can throw all the attention off the auntie and Jarvis Butts. Okay? Who in the hell is Emmanuel Jones? And why would she run away with Emmanuel Jones because she's pregnant? She wouldn't be afraid to go to the house if she was pregnant by Emmanuel Jones. Because it's not Jarvis Butts, allegedly. Jeez.
Friend, and that's where she is. She's fine. Whoever the fuck he is.
A made up name.
That went back into what they told me was Annette's house. They went back into Annette's house. Right? So when Roxy attempted to go and knock on the door to see who the hell her supposed sister was that said that she was hiding out at her boyfriend's house, nobody came to the door.
It's
But as
weird.
they were still hanging around the proximity of the house, I believe on the corner or something, on the corner, they said they seen
On the corner of something. On the corner of something. On the corner of something. On the corner of 3 Miles and Cornwall. Is that what it is? Since they want to say it on the corner of something. But this is crazy.
two people speed walk out of the house. Right? They got about a block away, so they got in the car. Roxy and them got in the car, you know what I'm saying, to pull it up on them. It was like, hey, like, who are y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? And they just, you know, acted real nervous. Hey, I don't want nothing to do with this. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't want nothing to do with this. And
They ain't got nothing to do with this. See, that's what I'm saying. He said, she said, all this stuff. That ain't true. Now, this is the first time that I ever heard that. I know the grandma take them to school, but a guy told Mark's D that he wants the car up for them. That he's surprised that Naziah even rode the bus to school. That's not what the grandmama said, understand. Understand the grandmama said that she takes them to school. But the guy who lives in the house said that he wants the car up and he takes her to school, and he's surprised that Naziah rode the bus to school. Y'all heard me, to school. The grandmama said understand that she takes them to school, right? And if she's not in the afternoon program, what the other kids in the after school program, why she didn't pick Naziah up from the after school program? Y'all, this is weird.
corner of something, on the corner, they said they seen two people speed walk out of the house. Right? They got about a block away, so they got in the car. Roxy and them got in the car, you know what I'm saying, to pull it up on them. It was like, hey, like, who are y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? And they just, you know, acted real nervous. Hey, I don't want nothing to do with this. I ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't want nothing to do with this. And
I don't want nothing to do with
to
what?
Roxy that it was very peculiar that Nazaria was riding on the bus in the first place because, in fact, he was the one that usually warms the car up in the morning when she gets taken to school. And it's either Annette or Shannon that either picks her up or drops her off. So it's kind of peculiar that the day that she is.
All right, y'all. They picked Naziah up. Shannon or either the grandmama picking Shannon up from school. Why is she on the school bus anyway? If they pick her up from school. And if she was gonna run away, she wouldn't dare get on the school bus. I don't care what y'all said. Somebody mentioned something in my y'all come on, y'all. People who really with this case, please be the one to respond back in the chat. Okay? If you're not, stop coming in here with that foolishness. You know good and well that all buses don't drop the kids out in front of their house. They drop them at the corner. And some kids just fortunate that the bus dropout is in front of their house, okay? So let's stop the foolishness, okay? Because I don't have time like that. I'm trying to get justice for a young lady, okay? So if you're not in this case, if you want to be distracted from the case, stay away from my channel, all right? Okay. Jeez, y'all get on my nerve with that.
riding the bus to school? You know, or did she even ride the bus to school? Or did she ride the bus from school? Because is that even Nazaria in the picture, that pixelated picture that we see? Is that even her? You know, like, yeah, the phone don't do not disturb, my bad. All right, man, phone line is open. Explain to me the situation.
Right. So originally, when I pulled up, when everybody was standing on the corner, the search party was standing on the corner, and I got out. I introduced myself to the search party and said who I was. I said I was Messiah's cousin, or what have you. And then that's when the search party was already there before me told me that somebody was just on the street, some girl that was walking down the street, had just told them that she
Hold on.
was Messiah's sister
Hold on, y'all.
and
Hold on.
that she was.
Go back. I'm taking it back. This is before Roxy started hanging with uh this man with Marks. Listen again.
And that's when the search party was already there before me told me that somebody was just on the street, some girl that was walking down the street.
Somebody was just on the street. Some girl that was walking down the street. They rushed out the house. They walking down the street. They she's fine. That's what Roxy said.